So, good morning from the Ogwen Valley. I've finally got some snow. Every single hike we've done this winter, we've been in between snowfalls. So it looks like we've finally cracked it this time. Beautiful sunrise happening behind me. And you can see the colours picking that up. But yeah, hoping to get a little bit higher. It's about 15-20 minutes till it comes up proper. But just look at the conditions. Absolutely stunning. And well, basically then, plan for today is to do Carneddau and then head to Faux and then come down the ridge leading off from Carneddau. We'll see if we get that far. The original plan was to do Snowdon, but with these conditions and the amount of people snowed in the tracks, didn't really fancy that one. Just driven up there. We were there a few weeks ago in like t-shirt weather, about 13 degrees and nice and sunny. And now I think it's about -4 at the moment. Weather's due to deteriorate later on in the day. But at the moment it's really good conditions, really still, not a lot of wind at all. You've got that backdrop of the sunrise there. So in front we've got Igarn and then down into Ogwen Valley there. But that's our first one up there today, Carneddau. It's quite compact here. Wow, the river's frozen. I've got my towel, but we'll see what happens. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Alright, now we're talking. I almost put the crampon on back there. It's quite icy. This is a lot better so far. Neil Ogwen's just come into view. And look back there. When that sun comes, it's going to be beautiful. There's not so much of a pink glow anymore. I can't complain at this. Okay, so I'll put them on already. Why not? I forgot how much hard work walking in the snow is. I'm making my way up just to join the river. Then I'll cross it, head up on its left hand side. See driven there now. Ooh. It's beautiful, so beautiful. Wow, look at that. I don't go in the river here. Wow. It's incredible. Wow. Incredible. Whew. It's starting to feel really warm. Well, with the conditions we've got, the goal is no longer to do as many miles as possible. Just have a fantastic day. You see a garn lighting up all across the glitters there, and maybe you can just pick up trivet in that without standing in the way of it. Maybe not quite. So this wall marks a little bit of a change in terrain. It's been quite easy going up by the river. I say easy, it's hard, but easy ground. Now this marks where there's a bit of a change to more rocky terrain. And now of course you've got the bad step. I'm probably going to get this final bit to the lake and then probably have a rest. And then we're heading up there. Yeah, conditions still pretty good. And that sunrise it was beautiful earlier. Still not bad now. Back to Triven and then Ogwyn and the glitters at the back. Then round you can just see a garn. We carry on up the side of this beautiful river. Hey, look at the style. Get over this. Beautiful. So it's really warm at the minute. Absolutely no wind. But I think from about 1 o'clock that's due to change quite dramatically, and heavy snow sets in, which I think will be rain in the valley. Hopefully it is, otherwise I could be spending a fair bit of time in my car down there. But the snow's getting firmer all the time. So you can see the ice there and the river going underneath it. It's bitterly cold up here, but luckily not much wind, and you can see back down the path we've just come up, getting steeper, and of course that's where I'm going, up the hillside there, and we'll bear left and head for the bad step. But, yeah, until now pretty good going. Just look at that over there. I don't know how well this is picking up, but that is absolutely beautiful. So you can see the path I've just come up from. So I'm just following some trail what somebody's broke. So the proper path is around here somewhere. We're just heading up. Just behind us now is a bad step. And before we get there, I'm going to put the helmet on. It's got the camera on it. And climb up there. And then it's a short walk onto the top of Penny Rollywen. But fantastic so far. Alright, so just approaching the bad step. It's just up there. I'm going to come up this ridge line. A bit more exciting than the gully. And nobody about at the moment. Weather's still looking pretty good. We can keep an eye on that though. So just approaching the bad step then, looks pretty icy. So it might be a fairly easy way up there. Okay, so it looks okay. Get over this and then we're plain sailing. Okay, so alright, not too bad. So without crampons you wouldn't even consider trying that. Just one last little bit to get up, and then we're on the main ridge all the way to the summit. May have overstretched just a little bit there. Not usually a good idea, but it was okay today. Oh yeah. Oh. I think the helmet can probably come off up here. It's definitely the most challenging part of this climb. You can see why. Key now is not to get complacent. Alright, so then that's the worst bit by far of this climb. Now it's just quite a nice ridge up to the top, some little scrambly sections but nothing too difficult, and we'll be on the top of Penyrolliwen. With the conditions, if the snow's as deep on top, I won't make it to Faux Fras today, but that's not a problem. Just gonna have a good day out. Oh, let's crack on up this ridge then. Above the lake now, frozen solid. The gash down the middle of it. What an absolutely beautiful day. I keep saying that, but it just is. I mean, look at these icicles. Solid. Snow's not quite so thick up here, you just get these drifts all of us every now and again. Still nobody around. To get up on this, and there's one more slope to the top. Right, final slopes to the summit then. I've just found an axe. You can see it there. I'm going to post it on one of the groups later, see if anyone's lost it. Yes, the snow's really hard in places, and then all of a sudden you just get a sudden drift. and your foot disappears. Yeah, not far to go. Been an absolutely fantastic day so far. Weather's held, and I'm on the final summit slopes to my first proper winter outing, I would say, since it's got to be 2016, since we had this sort of snow level. I've had a couple last year where we've had snow at higher elevations, but this has been from the car. I've had the crampons on. The axe was out not long afterwards, and everywhere it's just covered in snow. Oh, it's gonna be a tough last slog up here. Look at this. Certainly a lot of snow about. It's slow in progress. I think by the time I get there it'll probably have been about 2 hours from the car, which is quite a while for this mountain. See Snowdonia over there in the distance now. It's just clear as a bell at the moment, all the way around to the Glidders and Triven, and down the way I just came up, round across to where I'm going. There's Dafford and Carneddau a little bit further on the ridge, and I'm going to come down that mountain over there. Oh, finally here. I think it's been about an hour and 45 minutes from the car, which isn't bad going in these conditions. Wind's definitely picking up. Murky to the south. Woo. Yeah. Penny Rolly went. Oh, fantastic. That's my route forward. So I'm going to keep an eye on that weather front coming in. There's multiple escape routes from up here. Once I get over there, come down that ridge to the wall, follow that down. Other than that, it's down into Bethesda, which will be a long walk back up the valley, but preferable to get stuck up here. So where am I next? Carneddau. Let's get cracking. Oh, so the danger on these sort of wide ridge walks is that the edges can cornice and what looks like solid ground is just snow. So yeah, we're staying, it doesn't look too bad to me, still we're staying well away from the edges. No matter how beautiful it is down there, I don't want to see it up close. But anyway, that's my views to the south and west. Over to Carneddau, that's the one over there. Down there to the coast. Over to Anglesey, which seems completely devoid of snow. But yeah, I've got these mountains myself, I haven't seen anybody else yet. And it is still early. Just eased off slightly. This landscape I'm walking through. It's tough going. Every now and again, I'm getting blasted. Snow drift. Oh, let's get that back up. Oh, that's better. Oh. Okay, so hopefully the camera's working because the screen isn't. Oh. I'm gonna have some lunch now, have a bit of a rest. Oh dear, warm up a bit. Behind Snowdonia now, it's really dark. That's the earth. So I've dropped down off the summit. The conditions aren't actually that bad now. It's still very cold, but I've got the gear for that. I've got the goggles working finally. So need to tighten them up a bit. I had a bit more deal with them earlier. Okay, so weighed up the options. Still only 9 o'clock, so going quite well. I think I'm going to continue to Carneddau and then drop down the ridge and yeah, going quite quickly now. It's just that last slope up to Carneddau with the wind and the snow drift and everything. Really drained my spirits a bit, but going well again now. Warmed up. This usually quite a broad ridge turns to a little bit of a knife edge in these conditions here. We'll take the time on the top of this. There's one final pull up to there, floating down that ridge, down towards the lake. Carneddau. Wow, sunshine line up Carneddau. special. You do not get this every day. I've been moaned about winter, how we've had no proper snow weather, and then today I probably had the best, or the most, certainly the most dramatic snow weather I've ever had. Just on what I'm hoping is the final push up here. Getting there slowly but surely. Oh. Wow, it's really come out nice. Really nice. And the conditions compared to what I had on the ridge between Penarolwen and Carneddau are just like absolutely perfect now. So I haven't even got my mask on. Final push up here, and I can relax then because it's all downhill, barring a short scramble up there. So yeah, we can do this. We can do it. So, I don't think it's too windy on this side. I'm going to sit over here, have some lunch, and then head down that ridge that's behind me. But I can't believe the contrasting conditions. If you look at Snowdon, it's starting to look bad coming in from that way. It's not going to be too long here. Have a quick look around, take some photos. Lovely day though. I'm knackered. It's starting to get cold, so I'm going to head down this ridge. A little bit of a step, a narrow ridge to be solid. Carry on over to the depends on how that weather develops. Because obviously Snowdon is now looking flagged in. That's only going to get worse. So I'm going to get my skates on down here. Try and get as low as I can before the weather hits, because it is going to hit. It's going really quickly. Definitely time to descend. Yeah, I had a better forecast. Might have made it slow for us. But I'm knackered, so it's going to be slow. Then I've got to come back, of course, down this ridge and down to the lake. It's not an easy to climb down by any means, especially in these conditions. Hang on here. There we go, not really anywhere to slide, but you hit a rock pretty fast. Snow coming down there. You can see how steep it is behind me. The mist just starting to surround the top. Try and get pushed on along here. Nice deep soft snow. Any sort of slips are quite easily stopped. Yeah, I'm going to try and get down as far as I can. Hopefully onto the ridge. There we go, it's coming in pretty fast now. First sign of mist we've had all day, really. That mist just gone over the glidders, which means its next port of call is these mountains here. So I've made the right decision there, coming down. I've moved in really fast because it was only just touching Snowdon about 10 minutes ago. It's already over the glidders now. that's bringing with it some heavy snow and strong winds. So that's why the early start. Trying to get a lot of the route done. Early doors, and all in all, so far pretty successful. The bad step was easily probably my favourite part of this walk at the moment. Nice and iced up. Actually get to use the crampons, and then you can see how deep the snow is. Quite solid. I didn't disappear though. I did disappear that time. Really deep drift putting across here. There's a path. We're heading towards that sort of outcrop there, and there's quite a precarious scramble down the side of it. So yeah, might need to put the helmet on for that. We'll see what sort of condition. If it's snow it'll be okay, but if we've got ice, different matter. I just had a right mare. Got here to have a sit down, have a drink, realised I dropped my camera. So in a rush to get back up there, I've gone a little bit too fast and got cramp. So I was lying on the side of the hill trying to get rid of my cramp, looking absolutely in distress. And luckily it wasn't too far away. I managed to find the camera, so that's a massive bonus. That'd have been a bit of a downer on the day. But yeah, so just over this crag now, and then drop down. So the mist actually cleared; it didn't come in too bad. So luckily got a bit more visibility. I see Triven over there. But it's been a real tough day with the how deep the snow's been in places. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to get any easier at all. Right, let's crack on with this last bit then. Probably I'm going to leave Helgi just because of the cramping. So yeah, I think it's fine to just carry on just going down. And yeah, take my time and get back to the car. So yeah, massively steep cliffs on this side. Down to the coombe there. So yeah, this is probably the last what I would call serious bit of this, just along this ridge line. Sun's out. Beautiful. So I'm on the bad step then, and the snow is extremely deep here. Try to push my way through it best I can. I'll find the proper route. It's just going to be down this way, isn't it? Put this camera away so I can cling on. So I found the bad step then. I've just come down off that. The main route down is just absolutely chucked in the snow, so I came over the side here. And yeah, it looks okay. The rock's pretty bare, so that's good. Either way down, looks alright. Just got to try and avoid a slip because it could be really serious here. Here we go. So I didn't film much of that for obvious reasons. So yeah, you can see quite steep. It wasn't the most graceful descent, if I'm honest. But yeah, I got to use the axe a bit, which is a bonus. Got some of the ice away from the holds. Yeah, it'll be plain sailing now. The bit dropping off the ridge is quite steep, but it's ledgy, so it should be okay. Oh, anyway, let's get down there. But first, enjoy the view. You can see back there just how serious it is if you do get the bad step wrong. Okay, you're going all the way down there. Yeah, still steep snow drifts, deep snow drifts rather. Can't tell I'm getting tired. So yeah, I'm not going to get up there. I'm just going to head down along the lake and back to the car. So yep. Whew. Look how deep this is. It's no wonder nobody else is up here. This is tough conditions. I'm just working my way down here incredibly slowly. It is a bit, certainly a little bit dangerous. So as I can get them rocks there, I'll be happy. It's a little bit easier from there. Sort of zigzags down to the lake. So I don't know whether maybe I'll come off too early or not, but we'll soon see. I can get across there, there's a bit of a plateau. So I want to get down to that bit. I think we definitely need to keep towards the right. Put the camera on, I don't know how much it'll pick up with this. But, you know, things are getting serious when this is the safest way to do something. But I'm just about at that outcrop. I can walk across by the main route, which I can now see. Amazing how calm I am doing this. But first, you've got to be that one's in the ground. Sometimes fate is on your side. If I hadn't found this second ice axe, this would have been a lot more difficult. That's the one I don't need to slip now. I'm making my way down this hillside. It's not been pretty, but I've done it. Those crags very menacing there. It's a little bit better now. Just going to follow this sort of wall, try and keep out of the deep snow, and it's snowing. It's coming down absolutely lovely. So my goal is to head for the lake, then walk along the lake, back to a road there. So it's probably like a quarter of a mile away. And then plain sailing back to the car then. See you at the lake. Oh, down at the Lynn, safe and sound. That was one hell of a descent though. Path is completely gone. This is one big snow slip. So my technique was probably all off, but I did it the safest way I felt. And yeah, it worked all day, truthfully. Enjoyable this morning. I've enjoyed what I've done. I'm sure when I look back as one of the best, but at the moment there's nothing I'd like to see more than the car. I certainly had a good workout today, that's for sure. Every time you think you've cracked it, you get out another hole. Back up there where I've just come down. Oh, not for the faint-hearted. Have a rest in a minute, have a good drink, because I think my drink's thawed. Oh, so I made it to the road. As you can see, there's not much of a road. It's better than what I've been walking on. I'll try and plod along now through this. All clagged in and out the tops. Yeah, adding to that the amount of snow up there, I didn't expect it, to be honest. I thought there'd be quite a bit, but mainly on top of the ridges as well, which is I suppose it's very fresh and there's not been a lot of traffic over here yesterday. Yeah, but the beauty of the Ogwen Valley. So proper clagging in now, and I've lost the crampon. Gained an axe and lost the crampon. Oh well. Right, so we're heading down to the road. Looks pretty easy now. The snow's getting less and less. With the mist rolling in now. I think I've done it just about right today. Snow to end the day. I'm going to be looking at getting myself a pasty, a fizzy Lucozade, and some chocolate. I think I've earned that. Oh, little robin in the bushes there. Wow, what a way to end the walk. It's hard to walk along the slate trail or the road now. There is a path along the road, it depends what it's like. Thanks for watching. It's been my first solo adventure for a while, since September last year, and what an adventure. But a real epic. I've done things that I've never done before, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I just can't wait to edit the video as well now. I'm going to enjoy this snowy walk back. Wow.